let's talk about fear, because a lot of white people are really scared right now, and it's been cultivated, and it's been grown to be what it is today. White people's fear has been used to harm people historically, especially in America, and I want to stop it here. This is the line, right here, and you've crossed it, so we're gonna chat. Hey, my name's Calamity Dane, and I was my caregiver to my grandmother with Alzheimer's, and when I first started taking care of her, I was 13 years old. And that was about stage 3 of her Alzheimer's, with severe gastrointestinal distress that she already had. So it started out pretty shitty. I can make that joke because I also have gastrointestinal issues. So shut up. And also I lived through it. So I went from having a grandmother who was reading the dictionary with me to a grandmother who was fearful of me, because my mom was her guiding angel. She thought she was her mom. And I was just a stranger to her. A stranger who had 2 younger brothers I had to protect. So when it came to being the bad guy, you're looking right at her. And it was usually because my mom left to get groceries or pick up somebody, and because she was gone, and I kept saying she can't come back for a bit, my grandmother was hearing, I got rid of your mom. Which is a terrifying thing to think when your mind is literally falling apart. Like, it's horrifying. And she was terrified all the time, because when she was lucid, that was when she was the most fearful. But when she wasn't lucid and my mom wasn't there, that fear had to go somewhere, and it often turned to anger. She couldn't flee because I couldn't let her. If she ran away, we lived in the country. We literally had special locks on the doors, not for the kids. Literally, when I was 5 years old, me and my 1-year-old little brother traipsed our way through the front yard to pick flowers for my mommy. And then because my brother was tired, we went to the neighbor's house. But that's not the story. My story here is that my grandmother was constantly fearful of me. And I have re-experienced that as a trans person, with Christian people being constantly terrified of me, or people with kids who have been watching the news and hearing, well, trans people are evil. I haven't done anything. I've done nothing wrong, the same way I did nothing wrong when I was a kid. And I've seen countless trans people face worse things than me. And this fear is not going to stop with me. It's not going to stop with whatever Trump aims that, fear at. Because what he's trying to say is, don't look at what I just did the East Wing. What he's saying is, try not to look and just listen to what I tell you to listen to, and then everything's fine and daisies, baby. But it ain't daisies, Trump. It ain't daisies to you. We are fearful in America because it's scary to live in America. You're fearful in America, and I'm fearful in America. We should be talking about how it's scary to live here and how we should make it better for the future, instead of